Is it me or is he rolling slower than he used to?
This belongs to Shirley. It must have fallen off during the attack. This must be the smash I heard. What kind of a coward attacks someone from behind?
Probably three people would do that.
Are you still here?
Shouldn't be going in there. I'll call the police when I'm good and ready. Call the police now so that they get on their way. Because clearly you're tainting the crime scene with your wheelchair, unfortunately.
Bad means bad. I'm glad I'm not on Shirley's bad side.
Last orders will be at 10 p.m. Well, I didn't really need to read it. I could read it just fine, but... Picture.
This is where Mr. Morgan and Theo joins the search.
Truck. Picture this will come in handy. Nope, won't let me use it.
It's been days. It's unlikely that at least still be alive.
Getting up them stairs.
Locked.
Door back outside.
Is anyone up there? Come down if you are. I sure as hell can't come up. Hello. You can't hide anymore.
Clearly I can.
She must have been cooking when the attacker arrived.
Probably turned the stove off. She said the same recipe book from my mom. Beer keg. Some other stuff back there. Where am I going?
Is anyone here? No. Well, at least I can look around without keeping an eye over my shoulder.
If there was someone there, why would they answer? I would like to know. Like, why would they be like, yeah, I'm in here and I'm gonna bash you over the forehead just as soon as you get close? Figuring out what I'm up to. It's over here. What's that?
This is why I don't gamble. So this is what the police call looking for Charlotte May.
I guess you're right. Looking hard.
Locked. I don't think I can pick this type of lock. I might need to find a key. This is the smash that Shelley and I heard. I should be able to get around it.
Am I stuck? Okay, now I'm not stuck.
It looks as though the police padlocked these doors. I doubt I'll find any keys for them. Looks like it's for the jukebox.
Hmm. Cool tape. And those sticks she had in her hand.
Shelley was holding this when the attacker was here. It's the one from Lady Doe's house. She mustn't have got a good enough price from Terence Trilby.
Carbines barred. Hey Shirley, I've set up the magnetic locks in your office. If you want to reset the locks, they are on the fuse board in the delivery room. Lift away, but we'll be back later to finish up the work in your office.
So the magnetic door can be turned off with the breaker switch in the delivery room.
Everett's different brand. I don't know why I pressed that. Then to make noise.
Prices are steep. It's a wonder she has any customers at all. Well, probably nothing inside it, but worth a look all the same. Looks like a staff note.
Shirley, leaving in a rush today, but I can't remember where the hell I put the staff keys. Sorry about that. Last thing I did was clean the jukebox and put all the chairs back around the pool table. Then I had a sweep around. Sorry to dump this on you. Also, I would get around to hooking that Braystone's Bitter Barrel later on tonight before the punters show up. Sorry again. Well,
I have an idea where to look, at least.
surely Larry came home stinking drunk last night and he walked all the way home with one shoe. I know it's not your responsibility, but you could have called him a taxi. You know he's an idiot when he's had a few. I'm not for having an argument with you, but you know how dangerous it is out there at the moment. Thanks, Sheila.
Let's see. Larry sounds like a charming fellow. A handle of some kind. There must be something to do with the pub.
Yes, indeed. A handle. I was going to ask myself, why does the countertop have a deadbolt? But then I thought about it. A bar, there's drunk people. It's probably not a bad idea. All things considered. Look over by the jukebox. Look over by the... Okay, let's read the notes first, because it's going to keep telling me that.
The information in these police booths might shed some much-needed light on my investigation, if I can find a way into them. Looks like the only way to open Shirley's office is to find the fuse board. I imagine it's locked behind one of these doors somewhere.
Hmm. Yeah, we're doing a lot of, we're getting away with a lot of stuff. Say that much. Oh, you know what? I think I see something on top of that light fixture. Just need to myself over here until I can see the A button. Ah.
Those must be the keys that Note mentioned. I wonder how to get them down.
Oh. Oop. Okay. Why is this being so random? Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm moving very normally and it's moving like I've never moved before. Jeez. This is gonna take forever. This is going to take for the slightest of evers. Just get. Oh, almost. Almost. It doesn't stay once you start it. Why does it? It's like he doesn't know how to use his arm. Just hold the A button down. Oh, I almost had it. Thank you.
Got you.
Is this the door that's locked? No. You know what? The staff keys might open. Oh, why did I come back here? I didn't mean to come back behind this. E3 unlocked. Oh, that's where the dartboard is. I get a chalk. Damaged dart that can be used for lock picking. Another token. Piece of chalk I can't take.
Catherine's trying her best to fit in.
Oh, Conway 87. 201. Okay, let's remember that number. 201. So 3 open that one. Which one opens the cash register? Let's get it back behind. Oops, actually that's not what I want. Okay, 1 opens the cash register.
That was right. Nothing special.
Oh, we're just gonna take these. Okay. Thought we weren't doing that, but take all that. And leave the drawer open so they know I'm a thief. I'm not trying to be too hasty. Trying to be too hasty. Oh, goodness gracious. Hmm. Z, L, and L. G. See, this game makes you hold down all these buttons while you're doing lock picking. Dang it. Can't go that way.
The police evidence board. What?
And you're a
The
suspect.
McKees hit a dog. It makes sense. And Levy was diluting oils, among other things. Catherine said as much, and I didn't listen.
Now you've made yourself a suspect.
I should look a little closer at this. I wonder what she told them about me. That must be an embarrassment to her. All the more reason to find that little girl and prove myself.
Wow. You really are not self-aware, are you? Well, I guess I'm not self-aware because I'm you playing as you. But as a character,
Circumstantial? Damn the law. They know full well what they found. They're just not allowed to act on it without more evidence. So, he's guilty after all. Just not for the abduction of Charlotte May by the looks of things. I hope they get that warrant soon. It looks like they have a fine coming their way. Poor dog. No wonder they tried to hide it. And what's this? Evidence I haven't seen. No wonder I'm pulling at straws. There was something here. Why have they removed it? Well, just as I thought. Well, that's what I have too. Shirley thinks that this Larry fellow could have been involved. He sounded too drunk when I heard him.
Lifetime.
This was smashed during the attack. Some of my neighbors claim to have heard it.
Hmm. Interesting.
This is good stuff. The place is a gold mine for my evidence board.
Yeah, we haven't learned a single thing this entire game. Can I break this dart somehow? Mm. Ooh, pretty good. That's all I can do. Wait a minute. Trying to go here, right? Yeah. Okay. Doesn't look like I can get in there.
Looks like the only way to open Shirley's office is to find the fuse board. I imagine it's locked behind one of these doors somewhere.
I'm gonna get over there. Oh, you know what? I should have unlocked it from the other side.
Oh, it's locked.
Unlocked it from the other side. I gotta wheel all the way back over there. Maybe I can't. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I didn't come over here before.
There's a lot going on around Riverport. The town's moving on. Hello?
Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. I left off and I heard a noise.
There's
Said
nowhere to
nope.
hide this time. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that definitely hurt just now. Yeah. On a cringe. Crazy pigeon.
I suppose you think that was funny, jumping out at me like that. You have no idea how close I was to talking to a bloody pigeon. Now, what am I going to call you?
Useless.
Useless. You don't say much, do you?
One was for the register. 3 was for the staff room, I think. Another hairpin? How would that be there?
I'll have a use for you.
A hydrogen oxide tablet.
Could be useful.
Definitely chemically. Cigarette. Yeah, probably. Yeah, why was that up there like that?
Jesus, what happened here? Shot at May? Not with all the police present, surely.
Everything's not Charlotte May. Calm down. Why would she be in here? Let's do anything. Wait, did I miss a door? I think I did. Where's that the door to the snowball? Oh, I guess. Yeah, I didn't. Mm-mm-mm. 20. Ooh, there's extra numbers here. Yeah, 201's probably not gonna cut it. Something. Oh, you got to be kidding. Literally, as soon as I got to the end. Right. I'm so upset that it literally just takes one small movement for this to stop working.
Oh, they're busier than I thought. Catherine's been working hard.
Charlotte May Moore. Let's read that. William, I know Jennifer Margot is a friend of yours, but there's no way I'm letting her back in the pub. The things she accused me of, and in front of the punters, no less. She's lucky I didn't do something I would have ended up regretting. I'm not above showing someone the back of my hand if they deserve it. I know you own the place, but you put me in charge for a reason. She's barred for life. I'm sorry if this offends you, but it's how I feel and it's not going to change my mind.
Looks like this note's been flagged by an officer. She gets more and more interesting every time. Are these all kidnappings from the past?
Could Police report, let's see. On the evening of the 22nd, I was dispatched number 3. On arriving, I entered the gate, courtyard was locked. Gotta read the whole thing.
Oh, who would be calling on a Sunday morning? That might be worth answering. Basically what the newspaper said.
Why would he answer the phone? You're already trespassing, now you're gonna answer her phone?
Hello, the Crow's Nest.
Oh, thank God. I was worried Shirley might answer. My name's William Crow.
Yes, Mr. Crow. What is it I can do for you?
I'm sorry, officer. I wanted to speak to one of you yesterday, but I lost my nerve. Oh, sorry. I'm the pub owner of the Crow's Nest.
Really? I thought that Shirley was the owner.
No. She has a habit of telling people that, but she just manages the place.
Is that so?
Can I
Impersonating a
talk to you about
police
something,
officer.
Well,
We are going straight to
I
jail.
don't want Shirley to get into trouble, but I've got to get it off my chest.
Go ahead.
Well, I saw her do something yesterday whilst I was locking up.
Go on.
Oh, God. She took something from your evidence room. I don't know what, and I don't care to find out, but I can tell you where she put it.
I think that would be a good idea, son.
You promise me she won't get into any trouble?
I'll have a word with her and leave it at that. As long as you tell me where it is, I think we're all good, Mr. Crow.
We are going to jail.
You're a good man.
Yeah, so where do I look?
The pillar that Officer Foster put his fist through the other night? You know the one?
Yes. And again, we're sorry about the mess.
Hey, I'm a sore loser at darts myself. I just hope his hand's okay. Anyway, we put up a poster to cover the hole, so that's where she hid it.
Mr. Crow, could you do me a favor and stay on the line whilst I check?
Sure thing.
So there's a poster covering a hole in a pillar.
Yeah, I know where it is. By the dartboard. Is breaking in? No, I think breaking and entering isn't a felony. But impersonating a police officer probably is. Of course, they're in the UK, so it doesn't matter. But
So Mr. Crow was right. Shirley stole this from the police evidence room. What on earth was she thinking? This does not look like the behavior of an innocent woman. I'd better tell him that I found it. Mr. Crow?
You found it?
Yes. Thank you very much for coming to us with this.
You're welcome. And between you and me, I think Shirley's up to something. I don't want the pub's good name dragging through the mud if I'm right.
Well, you did the right thing.
Good. Oh, and she obviously found a way into your case rooms. Don't ask me how. If you need a place to store any evidence, then you can use my locker in the room just to your right. Not sure how safe it is for you, but it's something.
That's very kind of you. I think I will take that code.
Sure thing. It's 8068.
We are going straight to jail.
My pleasure, officer. And please, go easy on her.
Good day, Mr. Crow.
Good day.
I mean, it is his fault for not verifying that we were not a police officer.
Impersonating an officer. I'm going to burn in hell for that one.
Well, as long as you know it. Because your daughter is feeling mad. It's it. Is it right? Is February.
Right, I've done that.
I know what I did that for, but did it. Why'd that do that? Alright.
A spare pipe of some kind.
All taken. Video. All hazardous cleaning products in the cabinet in the gents' toilet.
Way ahead of you.
It's full barrel of beer in the delivery behind my 21, is it? Three stones bitter. Okay, so I guess I'll go back out here. Just start pouring the Bray stones out. Yeah, if they're willing to clock her over the head, we are definitely in danger. I don't know why we're doing this. They literally pushed me over the other time. Three stones bitter. What's that? Oh no. Okay. So need to go back in there. I need that hose for something. Blue mains about hose.
Attached. What next?
Lever.
That sounded like a good strong click to me. Turned and on. I'm a natural.
still have unread note. Surely Mr. Crow was right. Surely had evidence. She up to. I look at my stamp collection at the end of the game. Something like that. Oop, wrong way. Get around. Now we're flowing. Flowing. I have to put one in. Must be empty. What do I still have left? Is it finish? Now I'm in possession of evidence that I should be turning around with me. I haven't committed enough crimes yet, apparently. Oh, I need to roll back and push it over. Not good.
Fair enough.
Riverport stock delivery. J.D. Taylor's crate of 6. Only had 4 crates there, which will be carried over onto the next order. Pinwheel blue 4. Green binding rope. Riverport ruby port bottle. Field cider. Earl's meat drink paste. Ew. Pork scratchings. X. Lawtooth hammer. And this tablets.
This looks like the stock delivery I've just destroyed. I hope it wasn't too expensive.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
I've hooked up the switch by your office door to ring the last orders bell.
Now, let's see if those office doors have opened.
So, getting in with that.
I already know Shelley's a thief. I don't feel bad about this at all.
Oh, I took her stamp. That's it. Open the bag. Oh, I guess not.
People really are moving on.
Only been, what, a week? What a shine.
I thought I saw you come in here.
Mr. Morgan,
What on earth are you doing, Mr. Conway?
I'm looking for Charlotte May. I told you I'd stop at nothing to find her.
Oh, that scared me.
You did. And you breaking into Shirley's pub is your way of doing that?
Yep.
Do you really want to know?
I'm not sure I do.
Though I could ask you the same thing.
How'd you get in
What are you
here?
doing here, Mr. Morgan?
Well, when I saw you come over here, I couldn't do it any longer.
Do what?
Let other people act for me. Sit on my bottom whilst my daughter... It's a father's responsibility to protect his child, and I...
Are his teeth red, or is
should've
that
listened
just
more.
what happened when he looked up
Not
just now?
everybody's cut out for this. It's fully understandable if you're not. Well,
You see what I mean? You can't bring yourself to say it. I'm a coward, and it's shameful.
I don't think you're a coward.
Then tell me what I can do. Let me prove it to you. Let me help in some way with... What is it you're doing exactly?
Breaking and entering.
You can help by making your way back home and letting
Robert, please.
Well, now I've got an accomplice. We're all going to jail.
the flat upstairs. Obviously, I can't search it myself, so perhaps you can shed some light up there.
Ooh, a tag team.
Thank you. And please, you only have to say if I'm putting you out.
We will need to hurry, Mr. Morgan.
Understood.
Like, yeah, we don't actually have time to sit around and talk about this. We're kind of doing illegal stuff. For a good reason. But, you know, illegal nonetheless.
Oh, by the way, how is Shirley Downs? Has she been treated?
Yes, the doctor said she was fine. She'll be released later today.
Did she say who attacked her?
No, she didn't say.
Damn. Well, thank you for that, anyway.
That's fine, Mr. Conway. So what am I looking for up here?
Anything that looks interesting or out of the ordinary, I suppose.
I'm not sure if this counts, but there's a locked door up here.
What's so strange about that?
Well, it's locked, but there's no keyhole.
That is strange. Anything else?
There's a panel on the side, if that helps. It looks like it might open somehow.
Perhaps. Leave it with me. I'll find a way in.
Annabelle, 30 this year.
30th birthday.
I don't have to guess what she wanted from him. She has everyone convinced that she owns the place. She's a compulsive liar. Shirley is after something for Annabelle's birthday. Shirley isn't very organized. This soldering iron might come in handy.
Oh, I see.
Something opened in this room.
Now we just have a soda can. Clearly not on. Use it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, the last orders bell.
Not a spotted genuine fake, never get ripped off again. The shyster antique specialist. Yeah, I'm missing a couple stamps. The English trade office is freaking for. They say something in this book. What was it? I don't see anything. It definitely says something. Yeah, that's nuts. It would be almost finished. Soldering the switches behind it. We could use them for.
Switches. I've already found those. This is where I've been searching. The upstairs is in the top right.
Open. What opened? What? That not working. Pictures, groups, something. Press that button. Gotta do something. I think it's that picture. Oh,
Mr. Morgan?
You can call me Tony, you know.
Of course, I'm sorry. There's a music box down here. It's identical to her sister's. Is there anything up there that I might be able to use as a pick?
Okay. What would I need to look for?
Something small enough to fit into a lock.
Like a small screwdriver?
Smaller than that. Like a needle I can bend or a piece of wire.
Where would you like me to begin?
Bear with me 1 second. I should use the blueprint on Shirley's desk to guide Mr. Morgan. It has the whole of the upstairs mapped out. This is from Lady Doe's home. She was right to hide her belongings under the floorboards. Shirley has light fingers.
I'll say.
I can see all of the rooms upstairs with the blueprint. I wonder if I could use it to guide Mr. Morgan as we search.
I'm ready to guide you.
Oh, okay, you
ready
just
to
click
look?
on it.
Okay, I'm ready.
What's under her pillow on the bed?
That's a little, invasive, is it not?
Mr. Morgan, you're sneaking around her bedroom. I think we passed that point a while ago, don't you?
There's, a lot of pictures under her bed.
What of?
Levy's garage. A lot of cars and vans and whatnot.
So that's where the threat to Harold came from. Let's carry on. Is the wardrobe unlocked?
Looking now. There's a coat hanger.
Perfect. Can you throw it down to me?
Will do. Can you come to the stairs?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Missed it. One moment. I've got it. Thank you. Was worth a try. I should work on the music box, though. Good. That worked.
Oh, good. Anything useful?
I'll let you know. Anything on your end?
No, not yet. By the way, I saw you last night with the police. What was all that about?
You mean the police haven't told you?
Told me what?
For God's sake, Catherine. It's probably nothing, but I thought that Charlotte may have been in Lady Doa's home.
What? You saw my Charlotte?
No, and I may very well have been mistaken.
I don't understand. Why didn't the police tell me?
They mustn't have found enough evidence. They didn't believe me.
Do you think she was there?
Perhaps. But I have no proof. I'm sorry. That's why I'm continuing my search. Is everything all right?
Carry on, Mr. Conway.
Annabelle's 30th birthday is this month. It's been 30 years. That's it. I'm officially old. Never thought I'd end up doing this into my mid-30s, but here I am running a pub I don't own, selling beer to punters I don't like. The future me, if you read this back and you're still stuck in Dahlia, bloody view in 30 years and do us both a favor. Oh, they call it Dahlia, but my little sister has more figured out than I do. Why can't I be more like her? Get posters made. Safe upstairs is off limits to all staff. Even if I'm not here, under no circumstances anyone to open it. Get Adam the electrician to change the locks on the office when doing laundry. Pull yourself together.
It looks like there's a safe hidden in that room up there.
Oh?
Yes, we need to try and open the panel somehow.
There's nothing obvious up here. Perhaps there's something you have to press down there.
Okay, leave it with me.
Finally use this now. No? Can't use the soldering iron. Something? Julie's safe code has been changed to Enbel's birth year. Okay. How do I fix frayed one? Oh. Use not. No. Oh, here we go.
What's this then?
Been looking for that for. Oh.
This should work. Let's see if the switches are connected.
Mr. Morgan,
Yes?
try that door again. I think I might have cracked it.
It's open. How did you do that?
I have my ways. Can you take a look inside? I'm almost certain there's a safe in there.
Doing it now. You were right, there is a safe. Partakings, I'd imagine.
Probably, yes. Let me know if you find a key for it.
I will do. Mr. Conway,
Yes.
this all feels a little, well, now
Wrong.
that I'm here, I feel a little uncomfortable doing this.
Well,
I just
do
made
you
you an
want to find
accomplice.
your daughter?
I'll keep looking.
That was a low blow.
How does it open?
I did look, but give me a second. It takes a key of some kind, and there's a dial for a combination.
Do you have anything to use as a pick?
Okay, the hanger to you. I can get another one, though.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to throw you something.
All right. I'm at the stairs waiting.
Did I get that?
Last.
Apologies. I don't know my own strength.
Not to worry. I can see it. Thank you.
Right. I'll try and find a code.
You know, to
Minutes ago.
go back and read the letter. Birth year. It's birth year. Wrong. It's in our diary. Years. Years. Right. Down, yeah, see. Here it is. In 1954. 1924. 2 and 3 make 5.
Let's try 1, 6,
Ooh,
1, 9.
I was reading it upside down. It looks like a 9 from where I'm sitting.
2, 4.
We're in. Well, at least the combination worked. I still have no idea what to do with this thing you threw to me.
We're going to pick that lock, Mr. Morgan.
Okay. And how on earth does one start that?
You see the hairpin?
I do.
Put that to one side. The other thing you have is called a tension wrench.
Okay.
Insert it into the lock near the bottom.
I've done that.
Now this next part requires some patience.
Oh dear.
Put the coat hanger above the wrench and put it to the back of the lock. We're going to navigate around the lock by feel.
I'm not sure this is something I can do, Mr. Conway.
Yes, you can. Just try to be slow.
I compass. Oh, it's gonna let me do it for him. Okay. I was thinking of action.
Last. I'm sorry it slipped out.
Not to worry. Just start again.
Mr. Conway, I really don't think I can do this.
You can do
Trust me.
it.
Yes, you can.
Fine, I'll try again.
I'll be.
Let's try again.
Okay, I'm ready.
Lockpick master.
Sorry, that's my fault. Start again.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sorry, that's my fault. Start again.
All right. First one down.
You need to move the pick to the back of the lock. There are probably around 3 or 4 things to pick before you're done. Keep going. Perhaps start again.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sorry, that's my fault. Start again.
Okay, I'll try.
Now, let's see, I'll hold it.
Keep going. You're doing well.
I'm really liking like, well, they're not really mini games, but activity puzzles. So they do a bit tricky. What's that line?
That's 3 down.
Oh god.
You're almost there.
I don't have enough
Thank you
fingers
for your
left for
patience,
this.
Robert.
I'm literally holding 3 buttons down. Got 1 left. I've got my 2 thumb and my other thumb. Gotta hold the controller with the other fingers that I've got left. Oh, would help if I was pressing
Sorry,
the A
that's
button.
my fault. Start again.
Okay, I'm ready.
Press it. Yeah.
I don't believe it. You did
Yeah, I
it.
had to use all my fingers
It's
on that
open.
one.
Well done.
Right. Let's take a look inside.
We are breaking and entering.
Dear God. I think this might be what you were looking for. This is hair. Maybe dried blood, too. Does this
Well, stop touching it.
mean... I don't understand.
What's the matter?
It's the weapon with blood on it. Did you know this was here?
I can assure you I did not.
Then what does this
Telescope?
mean, Mr. Conway?
It
Oh
could
my
mean
god, it's the
anything.
telescope from Lady
It's possible to
Dollars.
jump to conclusions, at least until
Or
I've had a
Dover,
chance to
whatever
examine
her
it
name is.
further.
But yeah, that's her telescope. Her husband's.
Let me take a look.
That's the glass shard.
Perfect fit.
Where is my daughter, Mr. Conway?
How would I know? We're looking.
Mr. Morgan, let's find out together.
So we didn't get caught this time. Well, I guess technically we did, but he just aided and abetted us instead of calling the cops like everybody else did.
After searching Shirley's pub, it's clear to me that she's a person of questionable morality. The
Yeah,
glass
she's
shard
still,
the
like,
police found matched
left
the
out.
telescope perfectly. I'm positive it was the
An
weapon
extra
used
sticky
against Tony
finger.
Morgan, but I found no trace of Charlotte May. This is my last chance. I need to know a few more things before I accuse Shirley of anything.
Alright. Let's get to it.
The only proof of an intruder at Shirley Downs' pub was a glass they may have smashed during the attack. Is it possible that there was no intruder? Is it
Think she
possible
smashed
the glass
herself?
could have smashed in some other way?
Because I did have head trauma.
Shirley used Lady Doer's telescope to spy on the Morgans. Is there any evidence that places her in Lady Doer's home on the night that Charlotte May was taken? I've taken some excerpts from the police report I found. Can I use them to connect Shirley to the kidnapping?
Mm, second thought. Take that back. Okay, I do have something for that. Let's for that. One of these are order sheet. That chemicals, boom. Alright. Okay. Sawtooth thing. This best of 20. It's coming around outside the kitchen. Outside of both. What are the two? Puddles head. Cat knocked bent over an alley. Both upstairs in the front bedroom. Front door. Right. Place Shirley down to the telescope. Alright. Lovely.
I've taken some excerpts from the police report I found. Can I use them to connect Shirley to the kidnapping?
Green binding. Black binding. This. Read that again. Oops. Just currently not question. The tag's appearance, but the guy won. Information about his church. Food ration for it. Okay. Oh, right. The last bell. I don't think there's a way I can use it. I don't think. In this. Punch that door. Do this bell. Yeah. Do that for now. Here. Oops. Not that. Oh, not that. Oh, this one. Good. Oh, hmm. Perfect. It's on. I got a note from the electrician about the last call. Oh, here it is. Um, last order bell.
That's right, I'm onto something. Now, what does the rest of it mean?
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Not for that to stay where it was. Come on. Pressing the wrong buttons. Conscious. Telescope.
I need to look at every single detail there is.
Sorry for my decor, but he didn't route down. And this one also mentioned the jumper thread. Have that. Two-tone rope.
That's right, I'm onto something.
Oh,
Now, what does the rest of it mean?
we're just taking a guess on that one. Now, can I place Shirley at the telescope? Maybe June. All neighbors were present. This- Yeah, that whole note seemed to remove the time. I'm gonna try this one.
I need to make sure I'm scouring all of the evidence.
Came home June. Mr. Junior.
I need to make sure I'm looking at all of the evidence.
Okay. Larry, someone for starting a fight. Okay, so it's this one. There you go. Okay. Probably not this. But probably this one. Right. The evidence. Thank you. Got a pin next to it.
There must be some small detail I'm missing on some of the
Dang
evidence.
it. Hmm. So, Larry gets kicked out. Starting a fight. Wait a second. That's gotta be smoking gun. Maybe the notes. No. This one. Take this out. Take her in. And then put it. And boom.
There must be some small detail here.
Alright, let's get a hint.
I'm sure that some of this evidence is irrelevant. I could remove them. There. Everything left on the board is relevant.
Okay, so I had the wrong thing then. Really? One I had all along?
That's it. By the police's account, Shirley had access to the same type of rope and chloroform of sort. Match that with a telescope as an attack weapon, and I think I have all the means I need. I can even place her at the window watching over Charlotte May just minutes before she was taken. I spent so much time looking at the McKees and
Shirley took her? But why?
It's Shirley. It has to be. Dear God, I hope I'm not too late.
So when
Together, my neighbours
he's
will share my
killed a dog,
suspicions.
that's what they
Put
had
an end
rolled
to this
up.
once and for all.
What? If Shirley has her, why? What was the motive? What was her reasoning? What did she get for Charlotte? Not money. Maybe can't raise her as her own daughter. Not with her father living there.
I was reaching the end of my investigation. No idea if Catherine could even look me in the eye. I'd promised Tony Morgan I'd find his daughter, and I'd betrayed my own in the process. Perhaps I should have listened to Catherine and left the investigation to the police.
Yes, you should have.
Perhaps Tony Morgan didn't need my help.
No, I don't think you really
Perhaps
did.
I'd failed everyone.
Well, maybe not that.
Only time would tell. And Shirley Downs held the key. Catherine, thank you for coming.
What do you want, Dad? I told you I didn't want to...
I promise I'm not wasting your time.
What do you want?
Please, come inside. I have something you'll want to see.
You'll forgive me if I don't believe you.
Then why did you come?
It's my job to follow up all leads.
Then please. I'll show you what I've
These
been working.
past few days you
Uh-oh.
promised me you weren't
Audio's
investigating me, Dad.
unsynced.
Please don't humiliate me, Dad.
Here is the main event.
Thank you all for coming. I imagine you share some notion of what
Here
I
he
asked you
is.
here.
Main
In
event.
short, to discuss the disappearance of Charlotte May, and also to apologize to each and every one of you. I'm sure you know by now that I've been investigating every possible area of her disappearance, and that has meant looking closely at Dahlia.
You mean spying on us?
Yep,
A crude
mhm, mhm, mhm.
interpretation, but yes.
That's illegal.
Yep, it is.
I've broken no laws. I can assure you.
That we know of. This is an invasion of privacy.
So you've broken no laws.
How can you let him do
It's
this?
not illegal to ask questions, Mrs. McKee.
What about breaking and entering?
Yep,
How do you feel about that?
that's illegal.
Are you pressing charges, Mr. We still need to address the fact that there's an attacker at large.
Let Mr. Conway speak. I'd rather like to see where this is going.
Well, with my apology out of the way, let's talk about what I've uncovered.
Let's talk about it.
Annabelle and Theo. The two of you clearly have problems of your own to work through.
The very nerve of you, Mr. Conway.
And you should have reported that dog that you hit with the car. It would have saved a lot of time, and perhaps we would have found Charlotte May by now.
Probably.
But I have no reason at all to think you could have taken Charlotte May.
I could have told you that if you'd asked.
I have nothing more to say to the two of you. Lady Dower, I thank you for permitting me to search your home. But on reflection, you really should pay more attention to whom you employ to clean your estate.
Hindsight is a blessing.
I don't think you had anything to do with Charlotte May's disappearance.
I mean, she literally
It's a
can barely
shame
walk.
that your home was violated in such a way. Again, I extend my apologies that you've been dragged into this.
Water under the bridge, Mr. Conway.
Terrible.
Harold Levy. You don't like me very much. I can live with that. You said it yourself. As long as I pay my rent on time, we won't have a problem. In the future, it might do you well to extend that courtesy to neighbors going through certain hardships. Well, not every problem can be solved with your fists. I believe you owe Mr. Morgan an apology.
What's he talking about?
God knows. Other than that, I found nothing to think you capable of such a terrible act as kidnapping a girl. I have nothing more for you.
Oh, that was a waste of time then.
And finally,
Shirley.
we come to Shirley Downs, the second victim of our unknown perpetrator. A completely innocent bystander the night that Charlotte May was taken. The perfect alibi. Were it not all based on lies and deception?
Well then.
What? No, you all saw what happened.
Shirley, please, let us dispense with the song and dance.
Shirley? What is he talking about?
I have no idea, Annabelle. I can assure you of that. What
Mm-mm-mm.
on earth are you getting at, Mr. Conway?
I bloody know it. You've always been a dark horse.
Shut up. I had nothing to do with Charlotte May's disappearance, I promise you.
Mr. Conway, I think you might have made a mistake.
Catherine, would you mind?
Please, I think it's time we talk to Miss Downs alone. Could we have the room?
I think I should stay. She's my sister and she needs...
Mrs. McKee, please. Everyone, in fact, leave now.
I think it's
We all
best you
come
do
here?
too, Mr. Morgan. Don't worry, I'll update you.
They just all get in this room just to tell us to get out.
Shirley,
I'll be fine, Annabelle. They're making a huge mistake. Just do as the police officers say. I'm afraid that means you too, Mr. Levy.
No way. I would have missed this if you paid me.
Get out, you fool.
Open her.
This is what you wanted, was it?
How very disappointing. Good work, Mr. Conway.
Yeah, she very was. There's no way she kidnapped.
Shirley, please, take a seat. Now, where should I begin?
Look, I don't know what this is about, but I think you made a huge mistake. I'm sorry. Catherine, is it? Can you talk some sense into him? I think we should hear what he has to say. This is ridiculous.
If you have nothing to hide, then surely you'd relish the chance to prove your innocence.
You watched me get attacked. That proves that the kidnapper is still out there.
Well, let's start there then, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Bless you.
What's that supposed to be?
Why don't you tell me? It was found in your pub.
So what? Lots of people drink there every day.
True, true,
Glasses smash. I don't know what's special about a piece of glass.
true.
Sounds plausible.
Well, there you have it.
Well, Mr. Crow didn't seem to think so. He told me you took it from the police evidence room.
Prove it.
I intend to.
I mean, that's
I'm
what he
sure Mr.
said.
Crow will be willing to testify. Let's
It
move
is
on.
what he said.
What do you have to say about this?
You've been watching me. Annabelle was right. This is an invasion of privacy.
Well, isn't that what you wanted?
What are you talking about?
Well, for someone to see your charade. Well, this whole business with the so-called intruder. You set the whole thing up.
What a ridiculous thing to say. How could I have? Why would I?
You did it so that Tony Morgan would see you as the victim, and therefore not as his attacker. I saw you too. I'll admit, you were very convincing.
This is all in your mind, Mr. Conway. You have no evidence at all.
Well, we'll see. Let's continue, shall we? How will you explain this, I wonder?
Perhaps you want to explain how you found that, without breaking the law.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm
Well,
sure it
I don't know
would be.
about all that.
But for now, we're talking about you. You have nothing to say? There's no getting around this, Shirley.
You're not listening. It wasn't me.
Well, I suppose that's that.
And who was it?
Catherine, is what you've heard enough to arrest Miss Downs?
I'm sorry, it's not conclusive enough, I'm afraid.
Well then, I suppose I was wrong. I should have gone with my gut and accused Annabelle.
What?
Again, I'm sorry I've wasted your time. Catherine, can you see if Annabelle is still close by?
Wait, Mr. Conway. What could you possibly think Annabelle has to do with this?
She's having an affair with our landlord?
I shouldn't discuss this with you, but all those late nights whilst Thea was gigging, no one able to verify her whereabouts. And then, of course, there's the matter of the, well, like I said, I shouldn't discuss this with you. I apologize, Miss Downs. Let's see if we have enough to arrest your sister.
Wait.
What is it?
For God's sake. I hid the telescope in my safe, but I was hiding it for someone else.
The truth, Shirley, or this conversation is over.
Okay,
The truth.
I hit Mr. Morgan, but I swear I thought he was someone else.
I'll see what your sister has to say about it.
I'm telling you the truth. Annabelle had nothing to do with it.
Where is Charlotte May?
I didn't take her. That's why I hid the telescope in the first place, so the police wouldn't suspect that I took her.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
I didn't take Charlotte May.
So let me get this straight. And it's very important that you're clear.
Hold on a minute.
You faked the attack against you.
Yes. I needed people to know that the kidnapper is still out there. I couldn't come forward and say what I'd done because people would think I took Charlotte May.
I mean, yeah, they probably most likely think that, yes. I would think that. Hopefully that sounds better. I just moved my mic a little bit closer to me.
You took the shard of glass from the police evidence room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, because it proved that I hit Mr. Morgan. But I thought I was hitting Harold Levy.
They don't look
Tell
the
us what
same.
is the attack weapon.
I took it from Lady Dowa's hallway. I saw my sister having an affair from Lord Dowa's window. I was angry. I overreacted.
You attacked Tony Morgan.
I already told you. I thought I was hitting Harold Levy.
She was gonna
My sister, Annabelle.
brain her
Woman,
sister.
Theo's wife.
Well, she wasn't gonna hit her
I don't
sister, but
think
she was
you
gonna
can
hit her
separate
lover.
The truth from the lies anymore.
I'm not lying, Mr. Conway.
You took Charlotte May that night.
I did not.
Then you put her in Lady Dowa's basement. Why?
I'm not saying another word.
You knocked me from my chair and then staged the attack on yourself to throw me off the scent.
That's all in your head.
Where is Charlotte May? Is that enough to arrest Miss Downs?
I believe so, yes.
Then I think I've heard just about all I need to. Catherine, may I have a word?
Still no Charlotte. But definitely can arrest her for the theft and the assault.
Well, it looks like you were onto something after all.
Yes, it looks that way.
Let's wrap this up then, shall we?
Wait a moment. You see now what I was doing, what I had to do.
I do.
Well then, what's wrong? With a little more time, Shirley will tell us where Charlotte May is. You can arrest her.
this is a good thing.
You lied to me. You betrayed my trust after you promised me.
They already
I'm so glad
established
that.
that.
You're right. I really am, but that doesn't change how you did it.
Catherine, we did it.
No, I don't think we did.
I listened to what you said, and I truly am sorry. There were moments where I knew I was crossing a line, but I did it.
You've told me already.
And I meant...
You trampled on that line.
I'm going to update Mr. Morgan later on and tell him what we found. It would mean a lot to me if you were by my side. What do you say?
I don't think so, Dad. I'm sorry.
Catherine, please.
Miss Downs, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the abduction of Charlotte May Morgan and an attempt to obstruct an active and ongoing police investigation. You don't have to speak, but anything you do say might be used against you in a court of law.
So she's mad, understandably, because everything she asked him not to do, he did anyway, blatantly, several times, even after being caught. So, yeah. We still don't know where Charlotte May is. It's been at least 5 days since she's been missing. So, pretty sure she's gone. Unfortunately for her. Because she's not in the basement no more. If she was ever in the basement.
Shirley has confessed to almost everything I've thrown at her. But she's refused to give me the location of Charlotte May. I hope to God she's still alive. It's out of my hands and up to Catherine now. I've reached the end of my investigation. But at what cost?
Still missing 6 hours later.
I promised Mr. Morgan I'd return this brooch when I found Charlotte May. The news of Shelley's arrest will have to do for now. Now that all's said and done, suppose I should tidy all this away.
Wait, what's this? Flowers?
I was hoping to return to Mr. Morgan with his daughter. Not this hollow gesture.
Why did the music get all ominous?
I used to roam these halls and wonder what kind of neighbors lived around me. Now I know all too well.
We're at the end of the game and I'm still trying to maneuver the wheelchair.
How will Mr. Morgan take the news, I wonder? He's been through enough.
Eee.
No sign of Catherine. She's not coming.
Hello, Mr. Conway.
Mr. Morgan, how are you?
As well as can be expected, I suppose.
Understandable.
I have to say, I wasn't expecting you so soon.
I apologize. I thought you might want an update regarding Shirley Downs.
Of course, yes. Why don't you step inside for a moment and, well, please come in.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been inside.
Of course, yes.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Why do I sense danger? Did he kidnap his own daughter?
Please. You were saying?
Yes. In short, it went well.
She confessed?
Well, not to all of it, but I have reason to believe she's confessing right now in police custody. She confessed to hitting you over the head and to pretending she was attacked. We found the weapon and, well, the list goes on.
What about my daughter?
She refused to admit it. She was adamant.
But you said she confessed to hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's more to the story, I'm afraid. She swears blind that she thought she was hitting Harold Levy.
What? Okay, I don't know what that means.
I agree. It doesn't make any sense.
Where is my daughter, Mr. Conway?
I don't know.
Mr. Morgan, I won't stop until I find her.
I'm sorry. That was unfair of me.
I understand, and it's me who has to apologize. I told you I would find your daughter, and until now I've failed you in that matter.
I don't blame you. You've done all you can. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Please, come and sit through here.
I don't know about all that. We never searched his
Perhaps you'd like a cup of
house.
tea, Mr. Conway. It's 2 sugars, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
It gave me
Please,
no time to
Make
react.
yourself at home. I'll be back momentarily.
Thank you, I will.
I had no time to react to that. How would he know 2 sugars unless he heard me say it to Annabelle?
Oh, that reminds me, I've brought the brooch back that I found at the crime scene.
Thank you so much. I hope it was of some use.
What on earth? This isn't Charlotte May. It's a different girl altogether.
Oh God.
Wearing Charlotte May's brooch.
Yep, I knew there was some tomfoolery afoot. He's been kidnapping girls.
Jesus, what is this? Mr. Morgan, what have you done?
We are in trouble.
I said I hope the brooch was of some use.
Yes.
We are in trouble. This man is a serial kidnapper.
Connected to anything.
Is everything okay, Mr. Conway?
Catherine.
You seem a little out of sorts.
Catherine, we need you. We're gonna get murdered.
I'll have that tea after all. I'm sorry to put you out, but
Please show up, Catherine.
I have to hand over all of my findings to Catherine. She'll probably be waiting for me.
And he sees the picture.
She was 6 when that picture was taken.
No, she wasn't.
Such an innocent age, wouldn't you say?
Get away. He's got a coffee cup.
Charlotte wouldn't have known what real danger was back then. Not like you.
Well, we all have to grow up at some point, don't we? You'll excuse me, but I really must.
Are you sure you're okay, Mr. Conway?
Nope.
I can't help but feel your discomfort.
He pulled the wolf right over everyone's eye.
I'm probably keeping Catherine waiting.
And I went a professional. He still got me. I know we about to get murdered. Mm. No good deed goes unpunished.
You know, I thought that I was careful enough.
Just take the lamp
The way you think,
and brain him while his back is turned.
you really are very
Oh,
clever,
nope, he's
Mr.
got the
Conway.
statue.
To your detriment.
Yeah, you really thought you were gonna run past him in the wheelchair? Did you really think that was gonna work?
It's funny. I spent the past few days wondering who on earth would attack me. I was as confused as everyone else. Turns out it was all just a misunderstanding. Have you ever heard anything so unlikely? I was going to leave town that night. I'd left her in Doe's basement. Things were almost in place. I was putting the rubbish out, and then... well... and then Shirley Downs.
She's still alive, isn't she?
I really am glad you decided to investigate. The mystery was eating me up inside. You know, I watched you work these past few days. Watched as you pulled our neighbours' lives apart piece by piece.
This man is a serial killer.
Getting to work with you at Shirley's pub and seeing you before that at Lady Doe's house. It was very exciting.
Oh, can I look around now? Can't reach it.
It's funny, I felt that if I could just reach out. Of course, I couldn't.
From what I remember, you reached out with your fist.
You almost caught me that night, you know, in Lady Doe's basement. You were so close, but still so far. You know, I've never had to go back and check before. But after you promised me you'd find her, I had to think on my feet. She cried when she saw me. I suppose she was seeing me for the first time in many ways.
She? You mean the girl that, some other poor child you've taken?
Let's go. Is she still alive?
She's still alive. The girl. Why did you do this?
Charlotte May was 6 when she... You see, after so many years, well, they stop looking like children, don't they?
Oh, no.
So she was too old to remind you of the real Charlotte May. And that's why... This really isn't your first time.
The first time I did this, my hands were shaking. I was a mess, Mr. Conway. I'd have been embarrassed just to be in your presence.
You sound as though she means nothing to you.
I mean, she probably doesn't.
She means everything to me.
Okay, well, that's a serial killer.
I think our little talk is over, Mr. Conway.
No, he hasn't lost his mind. He's fully found it.
But you leave me no choice.
I don't think you will kill me.
No. You probably should think he's gonna kill you.
If you were simply a murderer, you wouldn't have left her alive down there. There has to be something more to you.
What makes you so sure?
That's what I was about to ask.
I think you wanted to see her as Charlotte May. You wanted to believe it, right up until the end.
Well, you've got it all figured out, haven't you?
What happened to the real Charlotte May?
Died?
You have a daughter, Mr. Conway. You know how it is. It's your responsibility. Your duty to protect them, no matter what.
Tony, what happened?
I must have left the balcony door unlocked.
Oh, that's not good.
I took my eyes off her for just a second.
He's been kidnapping other people just to get Charlotte May back.
I'm so sorry. Perhaps we should talk about it. You can tell me about her.
I don't think you can
If you let me
therapy
go,
session the serial
I
killer.
don't think so, Mr. Conway.
Yeah, that sounds about what he'd say.
On your intellectual prowess. Please don't insult mine.
Fine. Fine. Where is the...
She's quite safe.
Where are her
Where are her
parents?
parents? The girl I've been looking for.
I couldn't tell you now, but for a while they owned a small doctor's practice in Turing City. That's where I first saw her. She reminded me so much of my Charlotte.
Wow.
Over the next few days, I saw it more and more in her.
What would the real Charlotte May think?
You won't speak her name again.
Do you think she'd be proud?
Oh, he's gonna inject me.
Please. Stop.
What about this girl?
You've been
Everyone's
practicing
looking for
this.
her. You can't get away with this.
Mr. Conway, you've already arrested Shirley. No one is going to find her. And no one is going to find you.
Oh, if she's not
Now,
dead,
please stop.
where?
You're beginning to make me rather uncomfortable.
Jesus. You wouldn't want her to remember you this way.
None of that matters. Now, please, try to keep still.
Please, don't do this. You're a reasonable man, Mr. Morgan. I know you don't want to do this.
Believe me, I've tried to change what I am, but I can't.
Not the neck. Catherine.
Mr. Morgan, I would very much like to speak with you.
For God's sake.
Still gonna, yep. They're still gonna get him.
Like father, like daughter. Not a word, Mr. Conway. The anesthesia should kick in shortly.
Oh, it's just anesthesia. Okay. Well, I mean, in the neck, it's still bad for you.
Ah, hello, Mr. Morgan.
Leg.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but I wondered if I might speak with you and my father.
Your father?
I can't.
Are you expecting?
Can't talk. Can't press nothing.
I thought he might already be here.
I'm pressing
He said he was
buttons.
going to talk to you about Shirley Downs. May I come in and talk through our options?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Okay, that's fine. I can come back tomorrow.
You know what? With everything that's going on, I'm not... Yes. I think that would be a good idea. Tomorrow morning. Lunchtime, perhaps.
If you think it can wait
Please
until then.
don't hurt her.
I'm sorry to bother you so late.
Dang it.
Please don't apologize. We'll talk tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Wait.
What is it?
If you haven't seen my father, then why is his camera in the house? And his bag? Mr. Morgan?
The wheelchair. Sound like he's beating Catherine up. I've got Catherine killed. Is that supposed to be the sound of struggling? I don't know if that quite is the sound of struggling. Ooh. We both just got serial killed. Well, this has been a never experienced this as Detective Jazz. Always come out on top. Don't know what I could have done wrong. Maybe too much breaking and entering? There's Harold. There's the wheelchair. There's the car. Oh, the ambulance. Morgan's over 6 hours left. Oh, so I guess we just managed to get out of that situation somehow?
Do you know where Catherine is? Catherine!
Dad, are you okay?
I'm fine. Thank God you are. I thought the worst.
I did too. What happened here? I mean, what on earth did I walk into?
If I'm honest, I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
Shirley was telling the truth.
Right under you?
It appears
Full
so.
time.
We searched the house. We'd ruled him out.
Is he...
No, he's alive.
You searched the house. How come he found all those pictures just by opening the
We
picture
want to
frame?
know if he's done this before.
Terrible search.
I'm afraid you won't like the answer.
Oh my God. That could have been you.
It could have been either one of us.
Dad, listen,
No, Catherine, I'm sorry.
I am too. It's funny, I came back tonight because part of me knew I should have listened to you, but I just wanted to prove to myself that I didn't need any help.
The apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. I need to ask, did you find Charlotte May? Is she...
Follow me.
Her name's not Charlotte May, so no, technically she didn't. Probably found Jennifer Connolly.
Charlotte, this man is Robert Conway. He's been looking for you for days.
Are you okay, my dear? You're safe now. You don't need to be scared anymore. Catherine here is going to take good care of you.
I'll just be a moment.
He
I'll come
abducted
back.
her when she...
Don't worry. She hasn't said a word since we found her. She thought that Tony Morgan was her real father. She didn't even know that...
It doesn't bear thinking about.
She probably was just trying to run.
What do we do now? She doesn't have a home.
Oh, that reminds me. Her real parents owned a doctor's surgery in Turing City. Can't be many doctors out that way who have a missing child.
It's a great place to start. It's a great place to start.
No.
Oh, they missed that line.
Perhaps it's best to leave this up to the professionals.
I'd like it if you were by my side.
I'd like that too.
Tag along. Official police. And they never told Theo his wife was having an affair with the landlord and his boss. Hey. Secrets are better left as secrets.